Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my July hits and a couple misses. These misses were so far off. I was like shocked at how bad they were. I'm typically not super picky with a lot of makeup products, but these just did not work in the slightest, so I'm going to talk about those at the end of the video. So if you are new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you stay around and give me a thumbs up if you want more favorites and misses videos, and let's get into what I've been loving and what was not so good. Now, I did team up with Petrology as I love so many of their products. I've worked with them before, and the first product that I'm obsessed with is called the Flash Mask. This is their illuminating, and I've tried the hydrating and the mud mask before and I love them all, but this one is really perfect for summer if you're looking for a dewy glow or a mask that's quick and easy that you can use right before your makeup. Now this one in particular is for illuminating and evening your skin tone out. Anything that's going to give me a glow before makeup, I'm all about it. Now it's packed with vitamin C and it also has grapefruit seed extracts, so really just going to even out your skin tone and give you a glow. So I definitely would recommend using this before your makeup if you want like a dewy summer glowy look. What I also love about this is it's no fuss. I can do it right here at my makeup station, so I just put it on and then when I take it off I just kind of massage the serum into my skin and it's just kind of like skincare for the day. So you don't have to rinse, which again makes it very convenient, and these packages are so easy to travel with. I can throw them in my travel bag, so definitely been loving this so much lately. Now the next product from them I'm obsessed with for summer. It's a really cool product. This is the Posh Peel Pedicure from Petrology. So this is a foot treatment for calluses or if you have rough feet and you really want to smooth out your feet. This is like an at-home foot treatment. Now you leave this on for 60 to 90 minutes. It has AHA and BHA acids in it, so it's really going to break down and resurface the skin on your feet, leaving you with smooth, like baby smooth feet. Now you will have peeling with this for 3 to 10 days after you use it, which is kind of gross but kind of satisfying to see it working. Now Petrology did give me a discount code for 25% off their website, so you can pick up the Posh Peel or anything on their website and I will have the code right here. Definitely recommend this if you're struggling with kind of gross feet. I know that's kind of weird to talk about, but if you've got rough calluses, try this out. And also if you're looking for like glowy skin before makeup, their masks are so easy to use and they are very effective. So I'll have them linked down below and the code if you want to pick anything up, and let's get into more of my favorites. Next, I've been loving a product that was sent to me from Tarte, and this is their Tarte Guard 30 SPF sunscreen lotion. So this is meant for your face, and to be honest, I'm not really good with sunscreen. I really do stay out of the sun, but I don't wear sunscreen enough. So they sent this in like a PR package and I just decided to use it as a moisturizer one day and I love it. It's so great. And I've seen other people talk about it, but again, I've just been lacking in that. So I use it as a moisturizer for before makeup, and that's why I really love it, is my makeup lays beautifully on top of it and it doesn't cake up, it's not heavy, and it doesn't leave like a weird cast. So if you're looking for a moisturizer that's really nice and light but gives you that sunscreen protection, check this one out. I have a new Holy Grail powder. It is so good. It is the new Born This Way Ethereal powder from Too Faced. You guys, this is phenomenal. What I notice most about this that's different than the other powders is the smoothing in this. It is so smoothing if you have pores or texture. I'm telling you, this is a gorgeous powder. For under the eyes, it's great for baking, but it's also great for the rest of your face. I just use a damp beauty blender and just push it into my skin. And I just noticed that this helps with pores so much, almost more so than a pore primer. That's how much I love this. So this has been my go-to, my top drawer. It's replaced all my other powders. Now I still love, you know, the Natasha powder, and I love the Cover FX, and there's a lot that I like, and I think that brands are coming out with a lot, but I've noticed that I do struggle with pores around this region, and this smooths them like so good, so I'm obsessed with this. Now another powder very similar, but this one's a little bit trickier to use, but it is so phenomenal, and this is the Urban Decay Velvetizer powder. This is basically airbrush or Photoshop in a jar. It smooths your pores insane. Like, it's like the Too Faced one times 2. It's so finely milled. That's my only gripe. It's very hard to get a hold of. Like when I put my beauty blender, dip it in there, it kind of goes like it flies out. So I noticed using a brush is easier, and just like really a detail brush and then swirling it on the areas that you do have pores. It just really helps. Now I have used a beauty blender to stamp it in. If you have any creasing, this is phenomenal. It is really, really good. I don't know why more people aren't talking about it. I know it was sold out for quite a while, and I think people were more so using this to mix in with their foundation, which is how they kind of marketed it, which I don't like. I've tried that once and I feel like it made it more thick, but if you use this as a setting powder or a smoothing powder to smooth over any pores or texture, you're gonna be in love. I have a new favorite setting spray that I hauled a little while back and I'm obsessed with it, and this is the Ben Nye Final Seal. Now this was a recommendation from you guys, so thank you for that. It smells very minty and it feels very nice and kind of refreshing on your skin, but this is a long-lasting setting spray. I know a lot of people talk about like Urban Decay and the All Nighter. To me, that's just kind of like a refreshing. It doesn't really set my makeup and lock it in, but this bad boy does. This is very similar to my Blue Marble setting spray in terms of what they do. They just keep your makeup literally sealed and locked in, just like the name Final Seal, and it's pretty affordable. So I will link it down below, but I am obsessed with this, so thank you for the recommendation. I have a blush from MAC that I am really, really loving. I feel like I'm grabbing for it a lot more than any of my other blushes, and it's so strange how things change. Like I used to be into peachy blushes, and then I was into the baby doll pink, which I'm into them all, but then I started moving into mauves and more purple tones. Now this one is called This Could Be Fun. This is a really bright purpley pink, and I felt like, oh, this would be too purple, like it would be crazy. It's so, so stunning on the cheeks though, and I don't know if it's just because I have more of a tan. So if you are looking to get outside of your comfort zone, first of all, MAC blushes are phenomenal. I love them. I think I love really the pigmentation, the blendability, but also their color range is so fun and cool. And I'm obsessed with this blush. It is in my top drawer and I'm using it a lot of the time. So I wanted to give it a mention. I know I don't talk about my MAC blushes a lot. I have so many of them and I just kind of swap them out and rotate them, but this one has been fire lately. Next up, I have a product that I reviewed a while back and I gave it a good review, but I thought it was overpriced, but I've grown to love it. And I think that this one in particular is worth the splurge. And I'm talking about one of the Melt highlighters. This is in the one Gold Ore, so this was like the medium one. And in my review, I did say this was the most blinding one of, I think they released 3. But I have fallen in love with this. This gives me so much glow. Look at this glow. I am obsessed with it. It's so beautiful. Now, I will say it's very similar probably to like Estee Lauder Heat Wave or MAC, what is it? Oh Darling, or also the new Maybelline one. If you're on a budget, you might want to pick up the Maybelline one. But it's just so intense and I have been using the crap out of it, as you can see. It's just beautiful and I like this formula so much better than the super powdery formulas. So if you're on the hunt for a bomb-ass gold highlighter, I would definitely check this one out. Now another highlighter that I've been loving is a glitter highlighter. This is from Tarte. It's called Spellbound Sprinkle. I think it's from their Unicorn collection. And this is basically face and body glitter. I use it just on top of my highlighter in some videos. I think I've done it in a couple. And I'm wearing it right now and it definitely is a glitter. But it's just so pretty. I feel like you can use it on your décolleté or on your cheekbones. I don't shy away from glitter. I think glitter can be really beautiful. Obviously if it's finely milled like this. And this reminds me kind of like the Artist Couture highlighters but on crack. Like just a little bit more glitter, a little bit more pizzazz. I just really think it's beautiful, so I wet my brush and I'll apply it to my cheekbones or my Cupid's bow, and I've really, really been enjoying it. So I think it's really cool and different, especially for summer. You can, like I said, put it on your collarbone and make yourself a little bit more glowy than usual, so I would definitely check it out if you are a glitter girl. I have a hair product that I want to talk about that's super pricey, but it's so good. It's been a staple of mine for a long time, and I don't know why I've never mentioned it, but this is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. First of all, this smells so delicious and it just gives you so much texture. I'm going to use it right now and I'll show you guys. You just literally lift up your hair and spray in between, and it's just, but it's not crunchy. Like, it just gives you beautiful volume. I am literally obsessed with this. I've been using it a ton. It's been my go-to and it smells so beautiful and light. So if you're on the hunt for a texturizing spray that's going to smell delicious but also not be sticky or heavy, definitely check out Oribe. I will have it linked down below. Now I have an eyeshadow palette that I have been loving lately for my everyday, quick, easy, throw it in the crease and go. And it is the Star palette from Natasha Denona. Now I know this is really expensive. I've only done one tutorial, I believe, but I have been enjoying this palette so much. I just love the tones in here. They're so easy. There's so many nice neutral brown tones that you can use. And then the really shimmery shades, I'll just pop on the lid or the inner corner and I'm good to go. Now I know this is pricey, but this is my favorite Natasha palette that she's released. I have tried most of them. I didn't buy her newest one because the shades, I just thought it wasn't worth it. But this is phenomenal, and just the blendability, it's just so easy. When I just don't want to try hard, I just throw a couple browns in the crease and a glitter on the lid and I'm good to go. One of my favorite lipsticks that I recently have picked up is the shade Hunty by Jeffree Star. Now I love his formula. Mannequin is my favorite, but this is a different tone. It's like a camel tan color, and I really enjoy it. I think it's just a little bit different and a little bit innovative in terms of the tone. Now I know a lot of nudes are kind of pinky nude, pinky nude, pinky nude, and that gets kind of boring to me, so this is like a really cool, it's not cool, a really innovative way to get like different shades of a nude going. And like I said, this one is really tan, really kind of like camel color, and it just looks really beautiful on the skin. So if you're looking for a nude color that almost has like a little bit of like a terracotta base instead of a pink, then I would definitely check this out. Now I have two products to talk about that were absolutely horrific. I cannot believe how bad they were, to the point where I applied and then I was like, what is this? And I had to take it off. The first being the Makeup Geek liquid lipsticks. I'm not even sure what these are called. The Cream Stains. Now this color is right up my alley, so I thought like, okay, I'll try it on. And I literally, first of all, the applicator I dislike because it's just, okay, there you go. There you go. Their product sits on the end and then there's nothing on the back side. So it's like stiff. It's really hard to work with. So I'm going to try to apply this. So if you see, it's so streaky and so sheer that you have to build it up, and then when you build it up, you really can't. Like, I was applying it, I was like, okay, maybe it's a little bit sheer. So then I applied another layer, and then it was like moving the product back and forth, and it was, I couldn't get a full pigment basically. It looked almost like a sheer, I don't know, wash. Just really disappointing. Some of the other colors are even worse in terms of like pigmentation and streakiness, like the darker colors. But it's just crazy. Like usually when you swatch a lipstick, you know, you get like a good even pigment. This one you just don't. I don't know how else to say it. I feel like lately the Makeup Geek launches have been a no-go for me. Just disappointing, and which sucks. I used to love like the foiled shadows, but just a lot of the new releases have been really disappointing for me, and I haven't really heard anyone talking about these, and I think this is the reason why. Unfortunately, I would save your money. It's just not a good formula. The next disappointment is also a lipstick, and this is the 1993 Vice lipstick from Urban Decay. No. I tried to apply this for a tutorial, and it was like streak. Same situation as the other one. The other one's more moussey. This one's more liquidy, so I would say this one might even be worse. It just, oh my gosh, you guys, I could not get an even pigment. I mean, look at this applicator. What in the actual F is that? Like, I couldn't even build it up. I put a layer on, then I was like, okay, and then I put another layer on, and it was just like swiping left to right, swiping like chunky in areas. It was so bad I had to take it off. I mean, that's like pretty rare for a tutorial, and even you can see here just the swatching. I mean, that's terrible. That is streaky as shit. And I know these are old. Honestly, they had so much negativity around them that I never really tried them, but like I said, I was doing a tutorial and I thought, oh, I need to do a deeper lip, and I went in with this one, 1993. Now I don't know about the other ones, but these are not good. So just absolutely do not waste your money on this. I was just honestly shocked at how terrible this is. This is just not even wearable. So disappointing, because I do love the brand. I just kind of was like, what is going on with this? This should have never been released. It's just not good. Alright guys, so that's it for me in my July favorites and disappointments. Hopefully you guys got some new goodies that you want to get your hands on, and then also steer clear of the ones that are not good. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out Petrology, which I will have linked down below. I have so many more videos coming your way. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.